It's the time to get down.
Yes, sir. Here we go, you guys. A wonderful week where we sit back and do. No, well, we're going to do this. We're going to lay waste to a lot of birds with wings. They're called turkeys.
That's true. We will be seeing them on Thursday.
A lot of pets are about to go to the promised land.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
I do too.
Gobble, gobble.
Turkey's got some personal names. There's Henry the turkey, Sally. They're all going.
Buzzard.
Yeah. They're going to the space.
How come we don't eat fish on Thanksgiving?
Well, they're fish
Some
turkey.
people do. People eat mushrooms.
You could eat.
Some people, them vegans, they having some,
They
vegan.
having mushroom,
Vegan
turkey flavored mushrooms.
Yeah, whatever y'all eat.
Is that a health question or just?
No, I was just where'd the turkey come from? Come on now.
Okay, I know.
Where did turkey come from?
Pilgrims
From the dinosaurs.
used to raise these turkeys. Give me a break. They were raising chickens too. But turkeys must have been very special. That's why they used
What
it
are
on
you watching
Thanksgiving.
when you're at home?
Maybe they had them in abundance.
There you go.
Start
Well, they
the
were
trend
wild.
of
They are
good
wild
morning to the
turkeys.
people.
All right, well, that's the cue then.
Let's go.
That's right. It's time to get live and get lifted from the studio, all the way from Los Angeles.
LA.
It's time for morning coffee. So get up, flap your wings, get your stretch on, get your move on, get your hips in motion. You know, like we say, it's time. It's time to get lifted. Come on.
I'm lifted.
Oh yeah, we're in Happyville right now. No more Happy Acres in this camp. We are the real deal. My name is Professor Fate. What's your fate? Morning coffee. While Mario and DeVoe bring back the bump, I'm just gonna bump it along here with morning coffee. So welcome to the family. I don't know if they got a hip flexor or something like that, but just try to get them. I don't have no idea what's going on, man. I got roses. You know what? I got roses on the side.
That's right.
I'm a little bit more calm with my journey here.
Right.
I can swing it, but I'd rather not. New sports, hot picks. Mario got some good news, bad news, and what else, man?
We got all kind of news. It's Tuesday. Hey, it feels weird because we weren't here yesterday.
That's right.
But we got news, and I always do a special news when the ladies are here.
Yes, sir.
Because we have the ladies here, you guys. Take a look around.
Bam.
Empress DeVoe and Lady Tech Jezreel in the house.
Bam.
See, that means we got some quotes today. That's right. Hey, new expansion news, you guys. Go take a look at some apps, some new app development. Give you guys a little information about this head-to-head thing coming up. Paul Russo's going to be here tonight. Going to finish up the sax part on the collab project, everybody, so it's looking good. Hey, new involvements for us. We're getting ready for that expansion. Coming to you live this morning on Bamboozer. All the Bamboozer people. What's happening, Bamboozer?
You know what? We got fashion in the house. I would ordinarily give you my diatribe on the things I like to talk about, but the ladies are looking gifted. And when I say gifted, talent. There's some talent in this house. Makes Matt Court Townsend want to drop his laptop.
Come on.
That's right.
Yeah. We got some hot picks for you today. We're going to put you on the spot, but I can't tell you anything. I have to flip it and flip it back. At the same time, when you use the "I will shoot this person in sports" comment, is that going across the line? Other than that, Mario,
I think it is.
I got something for you.
Well, I got something for you, too. Why don't you put them on the Adderall so they can see you on Bamboozer and your stream? Because they still looking at the Wirecast.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Hey, you know, hey, like I said, it's expansion, y'all. We're broadcasting on new areas, so what can I say? It's live.
Every month there's expansion in this spot. Every month.
We came to do. That's right. Everybody, just come on. Everyone, be cool.
Just cold.
All right.
I like when he slammed me. He slams me. I love when he
I had to get him to switch that Wirecast. I don't think
know.
he's still showing the other one, too.
That's right.
All right.
Go ahead. I'll work it out, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, you guys. Ever expanding. We got this new crowd here, this new group. We're expanding. I know it's always something. And you guys say, we never heard of this. Well, we'll explain in just a minute. Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday. November 20th, 2012. Here we are at Morning Coffee. Want to say hi to all the people out there who are in the chat room. Make sure it's just on the Wirecast your selector, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's not showing the picture. That's why.
Okay.
Sorry, Mac. I'm waving a little late. I know you told me 5 minutes ago or 10 to wave, but I'm waving now.
Oh well, we're fixing stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Let me tell you what's going on because we have this new and all the Ustream people, but all the live stream people there. It's Tuesday, like I said. We have a weekly quotation, and this week we have the Thanksgiving edition. Take a look right there. It is Thanksgiving, you guys. We're talking about that. Well, it will be. So I'm setting the table. Now, here's our Thanksgiving quote. It's by Frank A. Clark, and he says, "If a fellow isn't thankful for what he's got, he isn't likely to be thankful for what he's going to get."
That makes sense.
All right, that's our Thanksgiving. You guys take a look around. We got in the studio today the Empress DeVoe.
Yes, yes.
Our technical wonder. And her sidekick, equally technical.
Oh, you calling me technical wonder?
Lady Tech Just Real. That's a misnomer, huh? That is a misnomer.
And are we wondering when
it's in my spirit, though. It's in my spirit. The techie side.
Well, I understand. Hey, you guys. So we're going to get a chance to have quotes from Just Real today.
Yes. I'm going to do the applause.
Oh, she did it.
Sorry, it's so long, everybody.
All right, so the new expansion news, the announcements for today are that we have this new expansion going on. We got started a little earlier, and that means we've added extra syndication outlets to the show.
Wow.
Right, what we basically do is we look for the top places that people watch video, and besides live stream, Justin, and Ustream, which we already are broadcasting on, we added the next two popular systems, which are Bamboozer and Stickcam.
Bamboozer.
Alrighty.
Sound like bamboozle.
Yeah, Bamboozer. So that's what's going on with that. And it's doing good so far. I might have to step over there for a minute just to help Vic.
Yeah, it's some quirkiness going, some bugs, and there's flashing. It's trying to come up, but it's not.
Oh, what's the
Bamboozer.
Bamboo?
Yeah.
You need me to get out the way?
Hold on a second. Let's fix it. And
while he's doing that, while he's jumping on that, like I said, it's a new thing here. We're gonna get the music in the background to make sure it works out. I kind of like this, the replay, the music. Now, DeVoe, before we go any further, yeah, I guess.
Oh, I do have a news flash.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
That's what I did.
It's better than my jokes, I'm sure.
Now, tell me something. Who's the design made? I mean, this whole piece. Matter of fact, stand up.
My mother.
You need to stand up.
Okay.
And tell us what it's about.
DeVoe be rocking. Do you have these fully?
Yes, I do.
Love that hat, DeVoe.
It's from Lips, L-I-P-P-S.
Okay.
She's online, one of a kind designs. YouTube can have some things designed.
Oh, it's like she's breaking out in rap.
And then the shirt is my mother's specialty. She takes old antique lace.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Little jacket.
Wow, I like that. Taking it on down, and I like that belt.
The belt, she's doing accessories now. She's doing it for the wild. So I got the little shimmy going on.
Shake your groove, thing.
Now this outfit, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a friend of mine. She gave this to me because she got a little fit. Can't fit it. And it's a little large for me, so I'm trying to work into it. But it's done in jersey. Really, really comfortable. It's a little big, so you might see I'm sagging a little bit in my front.
No.
Wait a minute, never tell them you're sagging.
Never say you're sagging. Well, in some places, sagging is good. Anyway, that's my outfit there.
And now, the hat design. Again,
Lips, L-I-P-P-S.
Lips.
Lips is the name of the designer. You can find her online.
Oh.
She has a website.
I like that. That's tight. That's tight. Now, let me bring it over here to Lady Tech. Now, Lady Tech always tells you that when you're in the season where the, floration of flowers tend to retreat into the icy depths of the cold weather, she brings a rose. Now, now the staple today for you is, right, now there's one thing about Jezzy. She likes to, I'm not going to let my hair down. Is there a reason why you stay away from doing that?
I love to my hair down, but because we do this so early in the morning, I wash my hair every day, and so I like it after it dries. And it's not dry by the time I get here, so I don't have time to shape it, and I find myself fixing it the whole time. So I opt for this.
Oh, so let
But
me.
I like my hair down.
Well, let me ask you this: if
Mostly
we,
summer months.
so I wonder if we paid you a stipend, like $100
I
per
do
visit,
it,
you'll
yeah.
do it. So you need money to get your hair dropping down. All right, I got that.
Well, wait a minute. What could I do for $100?
I'm
I'll
done.
put my locks up, okay?
I'll get up 2 hours
$400.
early to let it dry.
See, so what we're saying here, the cause and effect here is motivation. And let me say this: PMC already says looking very nice, D. I actually like that look, Jezzy. You know, that part is tight. See, the part is tight. See, you got, Pittsburgh people like to wear parts, a whole
Oh,
bunch.
talking about this in my hair?
Yeah, the whole part thing. Even, there's some other parting areas, but we won't do that. They send
No,
out.
I'm not showing. I don't mind showing my breasts, but not on Pack Stereo.
Oh, so
Oh, so why do we get selected not to see breasts? I mean, I wouldn't be insulted if you didn't want showing breasts, but to be the only one out of all the people out
And
there.
that's the way it works too. The only one.
wait a minute.
Because I've always shown the breasts. I don't have any problem showing the girls.
No, she
Wait a
doesn't.
minute.
And she
I've known
decorates them.
Jesse for
You
at
keep
least
saying that.
15 years.
Empty promises.
I have never seen.
I haven't seen a damn thing. I know. Let's ask the chat room.
Max said, okay.
Y'all seen anything?
Max said, call me, Jesse.
Yeah, we still waiting.
No,
we
that's
waiting.
when I'm going out to a club and
Oh,
kinda
so we gotta take you out to a club.
somebody.
How about later on tonight?
No, thank you.
After collab project.
I'll be asleep.
PMC said
Damn.
you might want to have to go there. Okay.
I'm watching the blossoming of Jesse.
Get out of here.
I am, because I've known you for almost, 15?
Close to 20 years.
20 years, and you have admitted
Since I
something
was
else?
6.
Let's see, Victor, you always saw her at productions or
And
festival or
you
working.
see me
Yeah.
going
You haven't
out.
seen her when she get ready to go out. She decorates
I
the
put
girl.
the little I put the little rhinestones going down. I have no problems.
What those for?
Accentuate.
Okay. I just want to know. Man, sometimes we get kind of fool with these cues and say, well, I saw rhinestones. Thought that meant follow the yellow brick road
It did.
with your eyes, not your hands.
Okay.
All right, you guys. So yeah, we managed to get that worked out. So we're going to move forward. Thank you, everybody who's been tuning in on the other new networks, because that is part of what we are doing here, you guys. It's the new networks. Everybody gets to see us now in these other places. Now, I told you guys, as part of the announcement, we got these new apps. That's right. Now, everybody says, what's the new app? Well, actually, I took a look, you guys.
Nobody's saying what's the new app.
They've been writing us because they said, where can I get them? I said, you can't get them.
That is
No.
so wrong.
Mac wrote us.
She's slamming you, dude.
That's all right.
We all know
What?
he's doing friendly reminders.
That's all right.
That aren't so friendly.
Now we do those dozens. Well, we got all these. First of all, let's get a drum roll, please, for the new app in development. Vic, take a look here at the DeVoe app.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Here we are in the simulator. Now, those of you who don't know, and I gotta take some, I gotta acknowledge, a lot of our apps are focused around our chat room and Maritime because they are so special. So we have these chat, and I want to give you a quick look today of the upcoming apps because there are a few. Now, people don't understand, Vic. They've been writing me. Mac was like, I sent out this email to the team.
Right.
And Mac was, well, what am I supposed to do? So that we're going to have to get everybody clear on what their but the whole thing for you to remember is that the app follows you. For the most part, Mac doesn't have to do a lot. We'll take a look at his app because he has the website and the app automatically updates with those people who are active. Now, when I went to make DeVoe's app,
Okay, here we go.
she didn't have any activity. She's got like Norman. They got that sort of activity. No tweets you can find, no profiles, or they changing them every 10 minutes.
That's right.
Okay, so I did the best just to wet. So let's take a look at the DeVoe app. There it is. That's the icon. There's the
Ooh, I
loading
love that
picture.
of you, DeVoe.
And then I filled in a bunch of the stuff inside of it really actually come from the spoken word channel. Okay?
And I did get my spoken word TV membership.
Because I set it up and sent you the email.
So I will be
Thank
adding
you.
all my information.
So that,
there.
cool.
so that if she did that, like for example, we'll take a look. We'll go back real quick and take a look at PMC. We're going to look at Mac last. PMC has a profile at Mac site, and because he has that profile, take a look. Where's your applause?
Oh, sorry.
CJams 1000 app right there. This is the simulator. Take a look. Now watch what happens because he has a profile that's active at Mac site. We are able to generate his app will follow his activity from there. Since DeVoe had no activity anywhere, there was nothing for the app to follow. As well as just Real Valentine, who would too have an app had she had
I
an
have
online presence.
JessRealValentine.com, and now I have a Twitter account.
Oh.
Uh-oh, so we
And
may do
I've
it.
been tweeting.
That's
All right,
yes.
so we'll take a look because you could be like CJams 1000. Look at that. Shows his activity. Look at that. He commented. Look at all that stuff. Shows the photos he's uploading. There's 2. When I say increase your activity, you guys, this is the stuff I'm talking about.
So-
I don't mean increase your activity with me. I said increase your own activity
Right.
so that it shows up in your app. Look at what's
does the
PMC.
app follows the Facebook, right?
No.
Oh, what did you say?
Why I've been through this 100 times. Really straightforward. Make your profiles at Pack Stereo
That's right.
or make it at Mac. Same old shit for the last 10 years.
up. Okay.
Make a Twitter account. Write it down. Now watch it come back this week. Didn't you say make Facebook?
No, I will never say that.
And I'll go
You never told me no.
Head Start is doing a wonderful job.
I did not.
I love Head Start.
I have to say though, this Twitter stuff feels really narcissistic because I'm
Then
sitting up
tweet
here-
something else.
I'm I'm tweeting and nobody's following me. So who am I talking to?
Well, the reason why it's like the chicken egg. Which one's first? If you
They
tweet
came
nothing, why would they follow you if you tweet
They came
nothing?
simultaneously.
The whole point is to get a following. So by communicating with the world out there, then people will begin to follow you. Like people don't follow anyone who doesn't tweet.
Oh, that makes sense.
So if you want to gain popularity, okay,
Somebody did.
You would tweet.
Somebody did follow me, and I was like, "How did he know to follow me?"
that was
me.
probably.
Not you, with somebody else.
Well, take a look.
PMC has a question.
Yes.
Does mine also pull auto from YouTube?
It can.
Oh,
It
he's
can.
wanting the most.
It can.
Yes, just like anything else.
Yes, it can totally.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's part of the issues that I have, kind of like with Mac too. You guys got to put the videos at YouTube somewhere
Thank you.
for me to get them.
That's right.
If you don't put them at YouTube, then you got to send them to me somehow.
You know,
'Cause I can't get them.
Think of YouTube as any other place like an RSS feed. It's a general language where you can pull your stuff in depending on what you're using. I mean,
Right.
you pick
a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. So you
That's
have tons
why
of it.
if you have a YouTube profile, the Twitter account, and then you make a profile like at Mac site or Pack Stereo, you would have an app.
That's right.
I have a YouTube
But since,
profile.
like I said, I have to know where it is. See, sometimes they're under unique names.
I haven't put anything.
What
in
is
it.
your YouTube profile name?
My YouTube I am Jezreel.
Okay, so sometimes it's hard. I say I'm not going to spend 10 years looking for the derivations.
What about 9
of you
years?
guys' stuff? I go when I can't find it by searching your name. I go, oops, move on, slow group. Put them in the slow group. So now take a look what happens though with Mac, who's lucky because he has the Ning site, so his stuff does automatically. He has the best example, with one exception, which is a little glaring. Take a look. There's the Mac Online with Mac app. It's the one that's closest.
I love that picture.
Now
of him.
remember, I have to submit these for approval once they're finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? Now let me show you what happens with Mac. Mac has a weekly show, right? All right, he has a weekly show, the retro. So what I was telling him, the part Mac wasn't the same thing. Everybody has the same confusion. When you're active at your site, it shows up in your app. Mac posted
Right.
comments at his site. Look what's in the activity section of his app. This comes right from the activity section of Mac's website. That's where this is generated. So it says Mac posted a status, blah, 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 blah. Anytime a photo's added, it automatically gets added to the app. When he posts a video to the Ning site, it gets shown at the app. Okay? If you take a look at the blog, they say, why the blog? Because this is where it was getting a little confusion. And the same thing you asked, what do I tweet? Mac has a weekly radio show. Let's take a quiz here. What should he tweet or blog?
His weekly radio show that's coming up. The announcement.
Yay! Or it's here. It's here. Right. Just like you could have tweeted, I'm going to be on Morning Coffee doing Jezreel by quote. Quotes by Jezreel.
I tweeted some quotes.
You could have like I'm giving you the examples, right? Because the idea is to have a routine. Mac needs every week he needs to tweet it and blog post it, that his latest episode. He can put in a description of the episode if he wanted, right? He could describe it or something like that. So just letting you know, these apps are out there. We're going to, remember, we have 14 in development now. We expect to start submitting them sometime around the first of the year. Some will be submitted in the next 2 weeks because they're closer to being complete. Remember. Okay. So, and how do they end up being complete? When they review them, if they go to pages of the app and there's nothing, you will be rejected.
That's right.
So when they go to the Twitter section on your app and there's no tweets, you will be rejected. Okay?
That makes sense.
All right. I'm just telling everybody.
So that's why we got the email saying to tweet.
I was just a weekly reminder that everything you do will be reflected in your activity.
That's right.
See, that's important for us to know.
Right, and that's the way of promoting yourself.
Right.
Okay.
So you would want to put the same information at Facebook, Twitter, and in a blog in your own site if you do a blog.
I do want to start a blog. I don't know what to blog about.
We just said, what are you going to blog about? What did you did last week? What you're doing this week? The quotes coming up. Where your quotes came from? Why did you choose that quote?
Okay,
don't make it rocket science.
Okay,
People want simple things. All Mac has to talk about, like you could tweet about the weather.
Right.
Right now it's storming up there. He could be tweeting, it's terrible. This is what the way.
I wish I was there, man.
Remember the goal of the stuff, you guys. Remember the goal is to get people to know you, identify you. The app gives them a way to follow you easily. Okay. Right?
Right.
And it's going to start to replace websites in a lot of ways. Remember that I warned you. Because people are going to be checking in on you from their phone, right?
Right.
They're not going to go to the website.
And there's easy ways. Yeah, there's easy ways to get people to follow you. Seriously, all you got to do is put a title like Babes in Leimert Park. A whole bunch of people follow you.
Well, that's the idea of this, because these apps we're going to give away. This service allows me to make all these apps are apps that are intended to be free. That's why they don't charge us. We get to give them away. So you get to give these away and hopefully to get a following. Now, one last thing before we leave. What's the one glaring thing about Mac's app that is really important and glaring? It doesn't actually play his radio show.
That's major.
Thank you. Thank you. Because the idea of the blog post, when you click these, it takes you to his website, right? Okay. Right? So that's what happens. The app takes you to someplace.
Right.
Now, the only problem is when you get to Mac's website, it will not play his show through the phone. That's something that I wanted to discuss in the future with him. He could consider some other options, and maybe the Ning people, I'm going to go take a look at that, upgrading that. But if you need to be able to go look at Mac's postings, right, click that button and have his radio show start, right?
That would be ideal.
And without that, it's not doing what we want, right?
Missing out on a whole bunch of what they call media opportunity. I think you really should think about Babes in Leimert Park. I think you'll get a lot of tweets.
Stop it, Victor.
I'm So Jezreel. Isn't that a good name? So Jezreel.
It is. So Jezreel.
Ask the chat room. Babes in Leimert Park or
So Jezreel.
And so,
And Max says, so he wants to put a link on my show. Question to you. So put a link to my show.
Well, Mac, the way it works, you don't have to really do anything. See, remember, it's just going to follow your activity. It's just, I have to talk to you off the show. No. What we want to do is be able to click a link on the phone and have it go to your website and have your show start playing just like a website, right? When you go to Mac's website, like you go to Online with Mac, take a look. When you go to Online with Mac, look what happens. You go there, you log in, and what happens? It starts to play music.
You're listening.
See that?
Mario Hibbs.
Okay, and here's his stuff, right?
Stereo radio.
Okay, so I'm gathering you don't want to talk about this, but why isn't it working like that?
Because
The setup.
the setup. Max
With
Player.
me, with me.
Remember, I had to, this is something we tried to address before. Max Player, which holds 12 episodes, does not play through the phone.
Oh.
And they may have a new one. I think they have a new one that will play for the phone. So if he wants this to translate to come through the phone, changes have to be made. So that's the part. And so we'll talk about it in the future. Right. Everybody, that was supposed to, so that was really just the announcement. More apps. DeVoe's app is underway. Jezreel's going to have her app in a minute because she has a Twitter. And so
and PMC said we need to get more active, you guys. I'm sure you're talking about me and you, Jezreel.
No. Now here's the thing, you guys. When I finish the app, then we submit it, and I send you the link, and you can tell people to go there and get it, or you can give it to people. Okay. The idea is to spread it around, right?
Yes.
You would want to get thousands of people to take your app, right?
Yeah, that's like handing out your business card.
There you would want 50,000 people, right?
Right, because you never
That's
know.
right. Okay, I'm telling you, that's why I made y'all apps.
Let me say this.
Norman, everybody got one. PMC.
Thank you. We ought to throw Mario a party.
No, yeah, just tweet.
So nice.
Just tweet.
Can you say the babes in Lamert Park are going to be there? Why don't you guys like the word babe?
Number one, I'm not into Lamert Park. Don't get me
What are you
started.
trying? Hey, wait a minute.
Don't get me started.
Hey, what do you mean, man?
We're a Negro.
Oh.
PMC
What?
said we
You know
love
what?
you, Mario.
Don't get me started.
Hey, you guys, remember now with the whole thing, it's just the spirit of which is intended. It's, and DeVoe will tell you because she's been enduring 10 years of this shit. This is how I do my friends. I give you shit that feels like pressure.
God, yes, he does. If he doesn't, he does not like you.
Right. I give you things that feel like pressure. I give you gifts that somehow feel like work. Somehow.
Yeah.
PMC said, we love you, Mario. Max said, what do we need to do is to set up a video conference call.
Yeah, and that's what I want. And a training, that was what Mario's Fixin' shit is supposed to be. I'm supposed to go fix this and show y'all stuff.
We used to do that.
Right.
We used to do that.
Right.
But the problem is that there's one way to do it when you're just proving that you can do it. The other is those who are ready to receive it. And now you guys are more ready to receive it.
You guys proved that you can do it now.
Right.
Well, and here's the good thing, the way I remember, I sent everybody links to their app simulator, right? If you go and do activity, that thing updates with anywhere from minutes to hours.
Oh.
Sometimes it takes a couple of hours. Sometimes it does it in minutes. So remember, if you go do a bunch of tweets, it will show up in your app within an hour or so.
Right away.
Right.
Some of its stuff shows up right in minutes.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Okay, that's the whole point. It gives you that instant gratification. Go post some photos. Boom, it's in your app.
And let me say this so you guys can. I know PMC likes to say, cliff pusher. But what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying. I kind of like that, man. Wait a minute. I'm going to get it. What I'm saying is when you actually go out there, you're going out in the world to actually compete with a fan base. Well, the fan bases you're going against are people that are not going to just be in a circle where you target them. They're going to be wherever they like to go. And so you got all these wonderful celebrities having everything that you're looking at and DeVoe's looking at. They have multiples.
Yeah.
I know artists that have like 10 Tumblrs and 15 of these. 10 tweets. They got a team and themselves working
because
this.
They have the money.
But remember,
you can hire someone.
But
to
the different. But here's the thing. All it takes is a flashpoint moment, one moment, something that moves and galvanizes an individual, and it goes from there. So don't worry about that part. What we're trying to say is to get to that level, you have to begin to show how much content you have, because I truly believe the mind of DeVoe, fashion-wise. If you were actually to transfer that into your Twitter and then push that out there, just what you're involved in without even getting involved in this show, it'd be amazing. Because you don't do that, so you don't want to give the thought process, and that's what it's about.
And imagine even Jezreel already.
Give him applause because you're sorry. Or the phone ring, but you know what I mean. It's all the same. I agree with you, Victor. Absolutely.
And Jezreel too, because we're syndicating your segment. That Jezreel quotes by itself, it's syndicated. all of this, Vic, is talking about the opportunities. Look how much PMC already was doing minimal work, his app. So use the simulators just to go back and look and see what your stuff looks like. It's going to update with your activity. Mac is the most exciting because he already has a following, right?
Right.
But they're logging in through the internet. Imagine what Mac could get and spread if people could access him through the phone. Right. Maybe he wants a boat. So he wants to sell 10,000 of these supermarket tote bags. He's got all the clothes. He got all of that. Mac has all this. Excuse me. So he wants to sell 10,000. The fastest way to get famous and to get rich is to reach new audiences.
He wants to sell 10,000 what?
The tote bags.
Let's say what?
Mac McAllister.
Oh, just as a marketing